Prayer today is about the 2024 Olympics. What connection does prayer have with the Olympics? The Olympics are historically a time for the world to come together. While it has had its problems and controversies, victories and tragedies, it's primarily a time for nations of the world to put their differences aside and compete in the spirit of fellowship and prayer. It has had an impact. Prayer has had an impact. Amen. Want to start us off, Terry?
Yes, sir. On July 29th, liquor license, I concurred with the Bainbridge Township trustees in not requesting a hearing on the liquor license being requested by Stackhart Incorporated, doing business as Sports Page and Patio, located at 17800 Chillicothe Road, Sugar and Falls, Ohio.
Good morning, Andrew.
Good morning. Okay, today's financials include a cash transfer from the general fund to Family First Council for the July through September 2024 commitment. Cash transfers from the cash transfers to the sheriff's 911 and 800 communications funds from the general fund for the first half of 2024. Contract purchase order from the commissioners. I'm sorry, I don't have that one on here. So, travel from Job and Family Services to attend the Public Children's Services Association of Ohio Child Protection Team Conference, and a travel from the Probate Court to attend the National College of Probate Judges Fall Conference. Among the vouchers are $453,727.06 from the Commissioner's Office to Infinity Construction Company for pay request number 10 of the Courthouse Expansion Project, $783,822.75 from the Engineer's Office to Roniak Paving Incorporated for the asphalt resurfacing of Munn Road sections E through F, and that's $227,388.50 for that one. And Wilson Mills section D through F, which is $556,434.25. And finally, $58,544 from the maintenance to Junction Auto Sales Incorporated for the purchase of a 2023 GMC Savannah cutaway box truck.
I'll make a motion to approve the financials.
Second.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you very much. And then number 3 is,
no, you don't have.
Oh, we don't have those on here now.
We had a whole
because
paperwork.
Commissioners put it later. Okay, thank you very much.
Morning, Shane.
Good morning. Item number 3 on the agenda, County Engineer's Office is requesting the board approve and authorize James W. Dvorak, member and Chief Executive Officer, to execute the Ohio Public Works Commission Appendix E disbursement request form and certification number 1 in order to release funds of the state portion for the Ohio Public Works grant for Clarendon-Troy Road, sections D and E in Burton, Clarendon Township, in the amount of $250,000.
Great. Make a motion.
Second.
Commissioner Levy?
Yes.
Commissioner Rea?
Yes.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning. I don't know if you've all met Rudy Brunick. He's my transportation coordinator. We'll get to him in just a second. But number 4 and 5, we are excited to onboard 2 new employees. So I'm requesting you approve the hiring of Stephanie Humbert and Jackie Cleve for full-time recreation and education assistants to fill vacancies at our Bainbridge Senior Center and our West Java Senior Center, both to be effective August 19th, 2024, with a 1-year probationary period.
Excellent. Great. I'll make that motion.
Second.
Commissioner Levy?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyd?
Yes.
All right, and
It's on 4 and 5, right?
yes, 4 and 5, yes. And number 6, 7, and 8 is why I have Rudy here today. So we received funding through the Western Reserve Area Agency on Aging for Rudy's out-of-county medical transportation program, and we've been talking a lot about the needs of the seniors in our community. And one thing that we have noticed is, Rudy gets quite a bit of requests for transportation to medical appointments within the county. And you do refer a lot to our Geauga County Transit. And, still sometimes we get calls back saying they were unable to, meet that need. So, it doesn't hurt to be another provider in the community, to offer another choice and more availability, to get our in-county appointments covered for our seniors. So we reached out to Western Reserve and told them in order to meet this need, we would need some more staff, and would they provide us funding. And based upon the great job that Rudy has done with his program, and I just want to say that last year he took 172 seniors, 1,762 trips out of county. And based upon that, they gave us the funding so that we could hire 2 additional drivers to expand our program to do in-county medical. So I'm really proud of that and really excited that we can, expand those services and help folks get to their appointments easily.
Those numbers are huge.
Yes, they are busy, and that's downtown too. I mean, where do you mostly
We
go?
cover parts of 5 counties, a lot of us at clinic facilities, Twinsburg, downtown,
VA?
the VAs, cover most of them, Lake County, the whole of Lake County, parts of Ashtabula, parts of Trumbull.
That's excellent. I think, in the past, some of the transportation issues were not only getting people to the appointments, but getting them back.
In the back.
And there was always that issue of, is somebody going to sit there and wait, or, then you have somebody sitting in a lobby for 3 hours waiting for their ride to get home after a, long day of appointments or whatever. That's, I'm not saying that's the department, but that's always been the kind of the issue in trying to, have a more focused approach to transportation.
And I think that's one thing that Rudy does very uniquely. Talk a little bit about your scheduling and how you
Yes.
are on constant dispatch.
If I know somebody's gonna be tied up for a couple hours, I will tell them, we're gonna drop you off, we're gonna go somewhere else, call us when you're gone, I'll see what driver is available with a general time. I always try to give them a window of what time we would be there. And if we can go drop off in Cleveland and come back to Chester and go to Hillcrest or Beechwood, I try to fit that in there too.
That's great.
And our drivers are in constant communication, and if they're done early with a run, they call Rudy back, and they may pick up a client that someone else dropped off, just to make sure they're not waiting as long, so.
And so this, compared to, say, Geauga Transit, would be just at what age is the cutoff for this?
So the federal definition of a senior is age 60 and over. So that would be, the client that we're looking at is the Geauga County senior age 60 and over. Transit provides to our entire community. So we're not looking to poach their clientele at all, but we're just looking to help out and be another provider option.
But I know Geauga Transit deals with a lot of this, taking people to appointments and trying to fit that into a schedule. So trying to coordinate that, and I think this is a great idea, trying to be more specific in people maybe that are looking to go out of county or to doctor's appointments specifically, maybe work through the Department of Aging. And I don't think a lot of people really understand to call maybe the Department of Aging to do that. So this will be good that we have additional resources. What about vehicles? Or I know we have a few, but as far as handicap accessible vehicles?
We just got one through the CDBG grant, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. We are working on another one. We were fortunate through the grants that I applied for through Western Reserve. We received more grant funding than we had in the past. So based upon that, it looks like we are going to be able to have funds to work toward purchasing another handicap accessible vehicle. We do have 2 right now. We have the bus.
The bus, and then the newest one we got, which is all-wheel drive, so it's not a 3-season vehicle.
Good.
It took quite a while to get it, so,
Good.
I know we're on it now.
I think I may have forwarded this to you a couple of times, Jessica, and I don't know if it ever
The
came
SNOACA
up.
grants.
But NOACA has the grants for
Yeah.
handicap accessible vehicles, and I don't know if we've ever taken advantage of that, or if we, even applied for it.
Yeah, I've looked into them. We've worked on some of their time frames are very, not very user friendly. But yes, I have looked into some of those. I've worked with Rudy on some of those. And once again, I can keep plowing away at those.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm always searching for funds and grants and different opportunities. I spend a lot of time writing grants.
What was the issue with NOACA's grant? Do you remember, or off the top of your head, why we weren't able to access that?
I'm trying to think.
I know it's been, but they do offer it every year, to at least submit for it.
I'm trying to think about if it was the kind of vehicle we were looking to purchase. I'm trying to think back. I know we were specifically looking for a van at the time.
Okay.
I don't know if it was primarily buses that I was looking for. I'm trying to think, because I know we were gathering all of our list of
Good.
items and we were looking for it on.
I'll look into that and see
Yeah.
what the hang-up might be on next. That would be great, another avenue, another
Right.
resource.
Absolutely.
But I applaud you for taking this up. I think this is really important as far as, even we've had some issues with my parents and stuff, trying to get them to and from different appointments, with the handicap accessible, and Geauga County's done a fantastic job responding to it, but a lot of times it's like kind of on the back end, trying to, get
Yeah,
everybody
it's
home,
Yeah, it's
It's been an
tough.
issue, so.
And we do have SUVs, which, if someone isn't a walker or has a rollator, they are a lower profile SUV that people are able to get in and out of very easily, and we're
Mhm.
able to stow that equipment in the trunk and get them in and out easily. So, depending on the needs of the client, we're able to decide what vehicle we need to use.
Good.
So this grant gives us enough funds at this point in the year to move forward to hire 2 extra drivers so we can start rolling out this program. So to start with item number 6, it is to approve and authorize the Vice President of the Board to execute the modification for the Older Americans Act increase for transportation. It'll be an additional $37,400. And then furthermore, requesting to change my org chart from 3 full-time drivers to 5, and then to grant permission to advertise for those drivers, because we've got to get people in place before we can roll this out. So
Great.
we're hoping we can attract some good applicants.
Yeah, great job, thank you both. Yep. I'll make a motion on items 6, 7, and 8.
Second?
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes.
Commissioner DeWort?
Yes.
Thank you all so
All right.
much.
Great, good to see you. Morning, John.
With our new wellness program that we have, being an online app, is difficult this year for me to show people how to use the app on a small phone. So with the use of the wellness grant, I'd like to purchase a tablet, something a little larger where people can sit around and they can actually show them.
Excellent. Okay. I'll make a motion.
Second?
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes.
Commissioner DeWort?
Yes.
Appreciate it.
The next item deals with the ARPA funds and the standard allowance, specifically the funds for that. And this is just to approve resolution 24-144, approving the use of ARPA standard allowance funds and authorizing the establishment of necessary payroll accounts within the ARPA fund. This would be to utilize, I didn't see a committee.
No, it's good.
This will be able to utilize the standard allowance funds to pay payroll accounts, and we'll be able to use the payroll budget
Yep.
funds to cover the cost of the courthouse.
Okay, very good, I like that. So moved.
Second?
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes.
Commissioner DeWort?
Yes.
Sorry.
No, it's good. Perfect, thank you.
The next item is to approve Mark Dinishak as the county aviarist for the remainder of 2024. So it's just at the hourly rate of $13 per hour and mileage reimbursement at 67 cents per mile.
Okay, so moved.
Second?
Commissioner Lennon?
Aye.
Commissioner DeWort?
Yes.
The final item is regarding the fair in the Bicentennial Bell Building. This is just to approve the letter to be sent out to all the elected officials outlining when you need to have their information into this office for posting in that building or being provided to the public through that building.
Okay.
So I have to come here first, or just a note of what's going to be in the building?
It's notification they want something in the building and then making sure they have their stuff here by the week prior. I don't know.
I think it's the 22nd is what I have it on there for, set up on the 23rd.
To have the materials here and then we take it to them?
Christie takes it and sets it up.
Every year.
Okay.
So moved.
Second?
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes.
Commissioner DeWort?
Yes. Anything else, Jerry?
Do have one addition, we did get a letter from the Portage County regarding they hired an outside counsel to deal with the issue of the Geauga County pulling out of the Joint Detention Center. we did receive a letter or email from Laura, the prosecutor's office, requesting that we don't have any further discussions directly with Portage County, or any direct contact, that everything would go through the prosecutor's office and their attorney. However, we do have one thing where the last time we extended when we're getting out was to July 31st, which is tomorrow. So we probably need to at least have a motion to extend that. Right now, I would say maybe just do it till August 15th, or, rather than a full another month. But I haven't had a chance to discuss that with Laura, but at least do an extension to the 15th for right now. And then we may have to extend it again.
Right.
After further discussion, at least.
I think we'll have to, a couple of times. I'll make that motion for 15 days extension.
All right, second?
Mr. Levin?
Aye.
Mr. DeBoer?
Yes.
Thank you. That was the only other that I had.
Anything else, Chris?
Next Tuesday, I'd like to schedule a work session with the Fair Board. It will be held at the fairgrounds with the Fair Board members. They want to discuss some things with me and show me some things that they've been working on at the actual grounds. So they've actually requested that we actually go out there for the work session. So I'm requesting to schedule a work session for next Tuesday. It would be during our regular meeting. We would just recess, go there, and then reconvene. So there's a work session and adjourn the fairgrounds.
So 11:30?
11 or 11:30 was kind of what I was thinking. So does that work for the two of you?
I'm sorry, what day?
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. 11:30. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so 11:30. So do I have a motion for that then?
I'll make a motion.
Second?
Motion by
Yes.
Commissioner DeBoer.
Yes. And then during the fair, are we still gonna have a meeting, a regular meeting?
I asked Mr. Logan yesterday, and he said that they are you are more than welcome to come and always open the fair with your meeting, and that was, that's up to you. So if you'd like to do that, then we'll just give you that permission. So it would be Thursday, the 29th. And we will have to figure out what all we're gonna do that week with regular Tuesday, or if you just wanna do Thursday. The dry run for the nuclear power plant drill is on Wednesday, the 28th.
Okay.
So,
Cancel. Look at the calendar, probably cancel
Yeah.
on Tuesday.
Right. Take a look.
More than likely.
we'll just have to make an adjustment in September for the actual evaluated drill, because that's Tuesday, so the first session is Thursday.
Okay.
So I'll work on getting it to you guys.
Is there any public comment today?
I was in.
State your name, please.
Of course. Diane Jones, Auburn Township, and a couple of things here. Jerry, you were clarifying about the action with Portage County. Did I understand correctly that the prosecutor, Prosecutor Flace, Laura LaChapelle, is she's carrying the action thus far? We are extending the leeway for Portage County till August 15th. Is that correct?
Yes, we've extended when we're planning on being out of that detention center to August 15th.
Okay,
And the
but
prosecutor's
nothing
office is
has been
covering us,
announced beyond August 15th.
Correct.
That's
We have to
correct.
change
The other thing is that I am aware that there was a large discussion about the courthouse extension and possible overruns, and I would be grateful to know if you had found out any, per your comments, that you were going to look for, for
Looking
complete.
into that, there's still a couple numbers I haven't been able to find, there's still a couple numbers I haven't been able to finalize to let the board know. I will, once I have those numbers, I will let them know, and I will publish it to the public.
Okay, so is there a possibility, I think, we talked about this last week, so is there a possibility that that information will be available next
Yes.
week, or,
Yes.
we have to ask for it every week as we go along.
Once I provide it to the commissioners, I'll provide it to the public.
Thank you for that clarification.
We just finished the 10th year for Liberty Camp, and we've instructed many of the youngsters on the revolution, well, I'm sorry, but everybody knows what we're doing. 1,500 young people we've helped over the years, and we're going to try to do it for the years to come too. The Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, and the Bill of Rights. And we even teach them how to write their name, because they sign their name on the Declaration of Independence, a parchment type thing. Excuse me for being this way, but I get emotional about the camp. And there's so many young people and older people are involved in this. And Linda O'Brien, who's put it together, is an extraordinary individual. And the county and really the entire country needs these things for the future, because it's nice to see these kids sign their own names, because they've never signed their names before. And then they take the Declaration of Independence with them and give it to their parents. So if you get a chance to visit next year at either Hidden Lakes in Lake County or Chickagami, we finished on this past Friday. It's extraordinary, especially for an old man like me, to see things like this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Adjourned.
Motion adjourned?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Everything got resolved.